Hey guys, thanks for clicking on The Buzz, where you comment on TMZ's biggest stories on all of our social channels, and we recap the best stories and read the best comments of the week.
Yeah, and it's been a huge week in news. First of all, two of the biggest stories, O.J. Simpson getting paroled, as well as the tragic suicide of Linkin Park frontman Chester Bennington, they both just broke today.
Yeah, this is all happening as we're filming.
Yeah, so stay tuned for more information. Keep checking our channels.
But let's move on to R. Kelly. So he found himself in the news after reports had surfaced about him allegedly keeping young women captive at his homes in Chicago and Atlanta. Basically,
this is crazy.
Creating like a weird sex cult.
A lady harem.
Yeah.
A lady sex harem.
R. Kelly denies the allegations of any sort of mental or physical abuse, but we also spoke to one of the women who is living with him, Joycelyn Savage. She also denies those allegations and claims that she can leave any time that she wants and she's not being held against her will.
Right, here's what she said.
Dad, you know everything that's going on with the media and the internet, and what you have done is a complete disaster, and you need to stop. Because right now, I am fed up with everything you are doing. You're embarrassing me and the whole entire family. I am happy where I'm at and the people that I'm around, and it's getting out of hand, seriously.
So, I mean,
her dad's saying she's being held there.
Yeah.
She's saying she's not. R. Kelly's saying she's not. There's
other family members of other girls who say that they are girls who have left who say that they're not allowed to leave.
Rumors that he takes them to the spa, which sounds nice.
It does, yeah.
That part
is not bad.
And he forces them to wear sweatpants. That's a rumor. Also, sounds nice.
Sounds nice.
But
we don't know. We don't know who to believe or what's true. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this story.
And you guys had a lot to say about this.
Yeah.
So Monica Carolina said, obviously scripted video, but hey, now they fixed the lighting and we can't see the shadow telling her what to say. Yes, Monica, way to notice that.
Yeah, the first video we saw of Joycelyn,
you see the hands going like this?
Yeah, you could see like a shadow of some hands,
saying,
and then then in this video she's like out in a park, so it's interesting. Allegedly.
Anyway.
Josie Gardner said, sad thing is it's common that these women he's with are always under 22 years old, vulnerable and easy to manipulate because they're young, by showering them with all those gifts.
Yeah.
So
true.
Yeah, I mean, it's been reported that he buys them expensive purses and clothing and sends them on shopping sprees.
Not necessarily a reflection of being young, though, right? Because I can be easily manipulated with gifts, and I'm not 22 anymore.
That's a very valid point.
I think you can manipulate with gifts, like, across the ages.
Yeah, you guys remember that. You can always manipulate with gifts. Yeah, it always works.
Leo Nicholas says, but no one feels the same about the Playboy Mansion. Bunch of 18-year-old girls running around naked. Very good point, Leo.
Yeah.
We've said R. Kelly's kind of like a Hugh Hefner, a younger blacker Hugh Hefner.
Younger and blacker.
Younger and blacker.
There you go.
God, that sounds good.
That O'Shady LaQueen said, y'all judged R. Kelly too soon. He's a victim. Women can't be trusted.
Oh, Thado. That's a new take we've never heard and probably won't hear again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're done hearing from Thado.
Annette Williams. He's guilty of keep being stupid. Yes, I read that correctly. Leave those young girls alone and deal with women his own age, big dummy. All these old women flock to his shows, and he don't even want them. He want their daughters, LOL. How are we defining old, Annette?
Yeah,
I would probably go to an R. Kelly show.
Let's discuss this. Yeah.
Anyway, stay tuned, because clearly more will unfold from R. Kelly. We'll find out.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Madame Tussauds this week, actually.
Huge story. The internet is ablaze.
Breaking. Yeah. They unveiled their latest celebrity wax figures this week, and they include Kylie Jenner, which actually looked so much like her you couldn't even tell them apart. Like,
no
which
idea
is
which
the real
one the
Kylie,
real one is.
because Kylie looks like wax and wax looks like Kylie. So.
Hint: the real one is a little bit more dead behind the eyes. Right.
Okay. But there was a problem with Beyonce's wax figure. So it was sending out kind of like white chicks vibes. Like, remember that movie?
Not vibes. She looked white. Yeah.
She looked white, but like from the movie White Chicks, where she's like in white face. It was weird. Social media went crazy over this. Madame Tussauds came out and said that they blamed the lighting conditions of the photo for her lighter skin and like the flashes that went off, and it's just an illusion that she looks whiter.
Yes, but the internet had a lot to say about this,
Yeah.
big time. So Lauren Renee said, looks like a mix of Britney Spears, Mariah Carey, and Shakira. I think Lauren nailed it.
Yeah.
Also, wait, who else did we say?
I said Britney Spears. I think, Kate Hudson was a good one. Actually, she looks a lot like Kate Hudson.
Oh,
She's
and
got like
Kesha.
the jaw.
People have been
and
saying
Kesha.
Kesha.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But no one black.
No, yeah.
Right.
Not at all. And no one says Beyonce.
Right.
So.
No one says Beyonce.
Marlana Molina said, I'm pretty sure they had to get her approval of this. I mean, that's a good question.
Well, usually celebrities get measurements taken and they go in, and that way Madame Tussauds can like replicate everything. Beyonce did not do that.
Yeah, no, she
did not go in.
No, usually they take like a mold of you.
Right, so they just were off the mark here.
But maybe she had to approve it. I don't know. It's like weird.
I don't know. Chelsea Ferreira said, I'm sorry, but no matter what the lighting, that is not Queen Bee. Should have put as much attention as they did on Kylie's. Again, Kylie, we know, did go actually in, so they could measure every little, like they will take every measurement between your eyes, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I
so
think they just make a mold of your face instead of just like measuring the distance of your nostrils. It's easier. Like if they just, you know.
What she said.
Yeah. But I think Kylie did that thing that they do. Yeah. And Bee didn't.
Are you sure they mold your face? You have to just stick your face in like a Play-Doh?
Well, it's not really Play-Doh. It's like a process. It's like something that happens. I think they smear you with something.
I'm pretty sure they make
and
you
then
out
they put
of
something over the smearing, and then they chisel you out of it. Maybe not chisel.
Pretty sure.
That might be wrong.
Pretty sure it's Play-Doh.
Okay. Jennifer.
I wish Madame Tussauds was on the internet and she could comment.
Oh my God! Can we get Madame Tussauds to Skype in?
Yeah.
I don't know.
To tell us the secrets.
I think she's melted by now. Jennifer Schoonover said, I want to make a Becky with good hair joke, but I won't.
But
well,
you did, Jennifer. You did.
You
Ashley
did.
Collins. Looks like there was a confusion. About halfway through, they realized, ooh, we're not making Britney Spears. This is supposed to be Beyonce, and just kept going, LOL. That is exactly what it looks like.
I think that's what happened.
Just like the two of them molded together.
Or they're cutting corners, and they had an old Britney in the back, and they just redressed her, put on a new wig, and they were like, oh, look, it's Beyonce now.
That's actually, that is smart.
I don't know.
I feel like you would like that. You like to save money.
Saving money.
Frugal.
It was very frugal. There's a shortage of wax in the world. I mean, if bees are dying, do we have beeswax anymore? I don't know.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. All right, moving on. Next story, Nicole Scherzinger. Wow, is she flexible?
Yes.
We got some great photos of the former Pussycat Doll on vacation in Italy with her tennis pro boyfriend, Grigor Dimitrov. Did I say it right?
Sure.
Grigor Dimitrov. That's it. Dimitrov, right? Grigor Dimitrov. And
Grigor Dimitrov.
Yeah. And she's
you gotta say it like this.
And they are both doing splits. And it's very impressive.
It's crazy.
Look at these. Look at the flexibility on this woman.
He plays professional tennis, so he's got to like flex, like get down to get those shots.
She plays professional pussycat. So
yeah. She's a professional pussycat. Yeah. So there you go.
Robin Stevenson said, I always sit like this. Kids' soccer games, car wash, pedicures, etc. I see nothing wrong with this. Pedicure would be hard to get.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, not if you have like two different women doing like one each foot. Yeah. That would be good.
That is high living.
Yeah. High living. That's very expensive. Patricia Terrell Williams said, I slipped in some water one time and landed like this. Couldn't walk right for a week. LOL.
Wow.
Wow. What was on the ground that you landed on?
I think Patricia broke her vagina.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Sounds like.
Okay. Patricia, you should get that looked at.
Can you, do they like put a cast on that or like a splint?
Oh, interesting. I don't know.
If you're a doctor, please call. Marie Garrett, who does this at the beach? Somehow I think she knew photogs were there. I certainly have never done this at the beach.
No, well, you get sand in places, right? Like,
also,
why would you
my
do that
body
at the
doesn't
beach?
move like that.
Oh,
my
that
body
too.
can only sit like this and eat a sandwich at the beach.
That's a good point.
My only position.
I also don't want to be sandblasted there, so okay.
Sandblasted.
That sounds so
intense.
I know, it does. Sounds painful.
Moving on to the next lady in a bathing suit.
Jessica Alba. She is now tanning for two.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Tanning for two. You know what that means.
She put her baby bump on full display as she lounged at the beach in Hawaii on Tuesday. She's on a baby moon getaway after announcing on Monday that she's expecting her third child with husband Cash Warren.
3 times the charm.
Yeah. Wait, no, I think the other two are good. It's not like you got to try for a good one. I mean, 3rd time's the charm. Like, no, they're all charming. They're lovely children.
Once, twice, 3 times a lady?
Nope.
I'm just trying to think of anything with 3's in it.
Nope.
All right, well, Jesse's 6. Is that bad for the baby?
6,
Temps would probably get pretty hot in that stomach. Okay, we've had this conversation. So your insides don't heat up in the sun. Your skin does.
Your skin does, yes. But the insides, I think it would take a very long time.
Oh, well, look, Sarah Harvey replied to her and said, no, pregnant people are allowed to do all sorts of normal human things, even relaxing by the beach while drinking water.
Crazy. Pregnant people, they're just like us.
They're just like us.
Like, weird.
Except there's 2 of them.
And they're not like us because we're not pregnant.
And they can't eat sushi or drink or go in hot tubs. They're not like us at all because that's all I do. I literally spend my life eating sushi, drinking it in a hot tub. So pregnant people are not like me at all.
That's a good point. And I clean cat litter. Not supposed supposed to do that either. So
Just
saying. Fun fact: pregnant women cannot clean cat litter because there's the thing, a bacteria, parasite. Anyway, okay. Shay
That
Marie.
makes you sound so.
What?
Well,
So what? So much like a loving cat mother?
Yeah, like a loving cat, mother of cats.
Shay Marie said, congratulations to her, but I completely forgot all about her. Well, Shay, you may be the only one in the world because she's super famous.
Look how good she looks in her bikini.
She looks amazing.
Greg Lynn, how nice cooking the baby to rare, medium, or well done?
Again, not cooking the baby.
Nobody knows how babies and bodies work.
No.
Including us.
I mean, honestly, I don't really know. You could be right. Maybe she's cooking it. I have no idea. Okay. This story made me sad. Like, this is
I heard you this morning. You were very upset.
I did. I was kind of screaming when I heard about it. Okay. Cecil the Lion, remember he was murdered by that Walter guy who was the dentist? He was a dentist, yeah. Who was also a hunter, and he murdered Cecil the Lion. Well, his son, Cecil's son, Xanda, was shot and killed by trophy hunters in Zimbabwe this week.
He was only 6.
Yeah, in his prime. Lions in the wild tend to live 10 to 16 years, so in his prime. And he also had several little cubs. But he was killed by a professional hunter named Richard Cook.
Boo, Richard.
Who also killed Xanda's brother Jericho.
There's a lot. This is getting so. I need a lion killing map. I don't understand all these people. Justin Jones says people don't understand how and why this happens. Trophy hunters pay a lot of money to these dirt poor communities to hunt these animals, which helps the people there, and usually the meat goes to feed the village or tribe. Nobody would care if the animal got killed by a rhino, but since it's shot by a human, everyone freaks out. Mind blowing.
Oh, really? Says Sophie Ronimus Cox, because she replied to you, Justin Jones, and said the fact that you're comparing two animals fighting in nature to a cowardly human using a firearm to murder them is the only mind-blowing thing about your statement.
I'm with Sophie on this, Justin.
I'm with Sophie, too.
I'm with Sophie.
Yeah. We're choosing Sophie. It's not Sophie's choice. We're choosing Sophie.
Choosing her. Megan Hennessy says, North Korea, please only kill the humans when you nuke us. Save the animals. Okay, well, maybe don't you either, North Korea, if you're listening.
Yeah, that would be good if you're listening. Yeah, although you're probably not because you don't have the internet or whatever.
Kimmy, not you, Kim Jong. If you're listening,
Kimmy, okay.
Kimmy, little Kimmy, don't nuke us.
No,
any of us.
Please. Sophie, who showed Justin his boss before, is now saying people who hunt for game are the biggest cowards. Put them in here against these beautiful animals using only their bare hands, and then we'll call it even.
Yeah, that's a good point, Sophie. We choose Sophie again.
I like that. Yeah, Sophie's like the Lorax. Like, she speaks for the animals.
It's true. Anyway, that's all we've got for you guys this week. Make sure you follow us on all of our social channels for the biggest stories throughout the week. Leave a comment, and we could read your comment next week. See you next time on The Buzz.
Bye.
So thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, click on the subscribe button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, it's right here. It's easy to click. Go ahead and press it. I know you want to.
And there's more episodes of the TMZ Buzz for you to watch.
Maybe you'll like one of them.
Or maybe you won't, but still click and watch them anyway.